Hello, 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 and happy Friday. Happy Friday. So, how was y'all's week? My week was phenomenal. I talked to my boss at work and got an adjusted start time for my mental health because, sometimes you just need a little adjusted time frame to kind of get your day started. And I had a phenomenal week. I hope everybody else's week was great and wonderful. What we're going to be doing today is we are actually going to be doing the event going on right now. Let's see. Trials of the Brave Warrior. I've been waiting all week to do this because it was time locked. So I'd like to just kind of do it all at one time rather than trying to wait around and whatnot. So we are going to go ahead and get started. But first, what we're going to do is our daily commissions. Going to kind of get the resin thing sorted out because I want my... where am I supposed to be going? That way. Okay. Because I got to spend my resin because I want to get this week's temper because today is Friday. Blitz through all of this. I already know where the dog is. Just give it up. Let me go get the puppy. Let me go get the puppy. Y'all talk too much. I'll get the puppy before you get there. There's the puppy. Done. About face. Right back the same way I just came. And through the plants. Alright. That one's done. Where we're headed to next? We are going right here. Oh, I know what that is, I think. I think that's whacking the pole. Maybe? Yep, that's whacking the pole. Got it. Ho, 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 ho. Nice. Are you gonna come up here? Oh, well, that's supposed to be out of your range. Oh shit.
A little amuse.
You son of a bitch! God damn it. Almost killed my Lene. Of course, that was kind of sort of my fault, so... Alright. Next. Oh, hello. Nice. Absolutely, absolutely adore that function. hard time today. Damn. Escoffier is... Shit. I'm having a hard time. Alright, well, at least we got Escoffier healed a little bit. Ah, one more to go. A swift slayer.
A dash of frost. Without further ado, lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Alright, good deal, good deal, good deal. Good deal. Let's go turn this in real quick.
Add Astra. Add Astra. Thank you for coming.
Alright. Let's go spin some resin real fast. Let's see. What is needed for Yehoda? Yeah, let's go wherever that's at. We're gonna go in there with this team and see how we do.
Lash attack! Off to the freeze! Divine light, shield them! Smite the dust! Die with the gemstone! Be cleansed! A dash of frost! Being done! Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Alright. And let's take ourselves over to here. Alright. So that should have gotten Yehoda. Yeah, I can ascend her. Okay. Start from the bottom of the list.
Huh?
Well, let's see. Let's go from the other side. And you guys are already, like, maxed out. I don't want to spend any more time doing this one. Anywho, you know what? I am just gonna find the nearest domain and just plop my ass in it and use up my condensed resin and call it a night. Ooh, there you are. Okay, let's go into that one. Because I'm not in the mood for busy work tonight.
Wheel of Life. Opening box of Adepti Trick. Loaded. Hunt them down. You pull, go.
Come on out.
Look alive! Leaves. Wheel of Life. Rise.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Well, apparently I'm gonna have some fucking abysmal runs tonight.
Wheel of Life. Sacred name. Fortune Preserver. Evil looks. Shoot on sight into the shadows. Gloves off! Buckle up! Ha!
Alright, come on now, you. Yeah, come back here.
Hunt them down! Let's
Come on.
get it on! Forest? Ready.
Good deal. Good deal, good deal. Still shitty that that takes so damn long. One more run. Then I'll convert to my condensed resin, and then get started with my event.
You pull. Orders given. Orders received. Loaded.
I know it's an unconventional team, but you know what? It works for me. And I enjoy playing
Time to testify.
with this weird-ass team.
Let's get it on! Forest? Buckle up! Ha! You pull. Rise.
Alright. Good job. Now I can get the heck out of here. And go convert some resin. I don't feel like trying to hunt down a bench. I got 2 out of that. Okay, well that's fine. That's my resin spent for the day. Plop myself right here real quick. Swap out a team real quick. just for the purposes of healing everybody up. Okay, everybody's healed. Groovy. Got my temper. It would help if I actually, like, hit the button I was supposed to hit. Alright. And then we have Tales of the Brave Warrior. Let's go to the quest. Let's navigate. Where are we headed? Oh, we're going back to Nasha Town. Okay, good deal. Nice. Hello, boys. Where are we headed? This wasn't here earlier. Did they build a platform for this? Is that Kazuha? If Lady Nefer is right, the expert we've been waiting for should be arriving any moment now. Indeed, Mr. Saichech. The evening wind has already carried word of her presence. Greetings to you, traveler in Paimon. It's been a while. It's Kazuha. Seeing you both in such good spirits truly gladdens me. Kazuha, is that you? Long time no see. Y'all. Grab cameo. We can see you, sir. Kindly move yourself out of my frame. Thank you. We know you're Sasuke as fuck. Wow, didn't expect you to see you here. Y'all gotta fix that. Didn't expect to see you here at Nodcry, let alone chatting with a Lightkeeper. Hold on a second. Why does everything feel kind of tense around here? That is hardly surprising. The competition is at its climax, and the masters of martial arts who have gathered here from various lands are now waiting for the final result. A competition? Of martial arts? That's right. Welcome to the finals of the Nodcry Technical Martial Challenge. In contrast to her freewheeling, anything-goes style of combat, the emphasis in this championship is on the competitor's use of and mastery of weapon techniques. That's why our committee asked the Adventurers Guild to bring in a master swordsman from the Crux fleet as our consultant. Oh, it's all coming together now. So you're a judge for the competition this time, Kazuha. That is correct. I was a little surprised myself. I did not expect word of the Crux Clash to reach Nodcry. Cool, Crux Clash. That was 5,000 years ago. Captain Beto and the others were just at a trade show in Nasha Town. Now that their business here is concluded, they are unlikely to come back anytime soon. Well, then how the hell did you get here? As for myself, I presently have some leisure time and possess a measure of experience from the Crux Clash. For that reason, I accepted Mr. S's invitation, because I'm just too tired for that. Thanks to Mr. Kazuha's keen eye and his almost perfectly impartial judgment, we've been able to make good calls even in the midst of chaotic matches. But now we've run into a problem. Each of the 3 finalists has their own strengths, and none of them can overcome the other's techniques. At this rate, they could fight for days and still yield no result. No result? In a competition? Ugh, Mama's never heard of that before. In my opinion, we would do well to proceed with that plan. Agreed. We'll have to rely on our expert among experts here to resolve our problem. Eh? What's going on? Why is the Traveler the star here all of a sudden? If you were to demonstrate a portion of your skill, it might be enough to break the stalemate. Do you want me to put on an exhibition match? No, not quite. As the champion of the Crux Clash and a true master of martial arts, you will serve as the final trial to determine the victor. You will face each of the 3 finalists in turn, and we will assess them based on the challenge they present you. The finalist who achieves the highest score will be crowned champion. And to recognize your contribution, we'll award you half of the original prize money as compensation. That's a rather unheard of solution, Paimon thinks. But it'll definitely break the deadlock. And we'll come out better on the other side, too. Pretty neat solution, Kazuha. I have to admit, I've never seen anything like this before. It's certainly a novel approach. That settles it then. Thank you for doing this, Traveler. Each of your 3 opponents has their own signature skill. I am confident that you will enjoy the bouts, and demonstrate the bearing of a true champion at the same time. I got you, bud. Holy text wall. While you would not be able to use elemental skills or bursts during these duels, you will have new abilities, parry and honed technique. While holding to parry, you will raise your weapon in a defensive stance, greatly decreasing damage taken. A successful parry of your opponent's attack also reduces their toughness. If you parry just as your opponent launches their attack, it will trigger a perfect parry, which completely negates the damage you would have otherwise taken. Gain even more spirit and reduce your opponent's toughness even more when you perform a perfect parry. Successfully performing a parry accumulates spirit. Spirit will only accumulate over time in friendly test bars. After spirit reaches a certain amount, you can use honed technique to significantly reduce your opponent's toughness and interrupt their current action. In this challenge, opponents have a special toughness which makes it more difficult to hurt them with normal attacks. Successfully parrying an opponent's attacks or using a honed technique can chip away at their toughness. Lower an opponent's toughness to 0 to leave them in an exhausted state where they are unable to move. When your opponent... I'm sorry, this music is just so good. Da-da-da-da-da. I feel like I want to go on a pirate mission now. Everybody get on the ship. We're gonna raid some beaches. Sorry, inside thoughts came out. When your opponent is in an exhausted state, approach them and use a normal attack to perform a powerful strike, which deals a large amount of damage and reduces their max toughness. If after a while you do not perform a powerful strike, your opponent will exit their exhausted state and recover their toughness. When your opponent is about to use a skill, their weapon will shine brightly. Perform a perfect parry against your opponent's skill to significantly reduce their toughness and accumulate a sizable amount of spirit. Okay, that was a lot of words, but before we go in... Hi, guys! Oh, so you're the final trial guardian Mr. S was talking about. That's reassuring. And... Gamaru? It's the Ninkin I've raised since it was a pup, and true model and leader of the newest generation of Ninikins. Gamaru says may still be a little wet behind the ears, but with the new improved training method that was put into place, its battle capabilities should be on par with Mr. Final Ray of Dusk, Tarumaru, at his prime. Yes, we should be more or less there. I hope you two enjoy the battle, and please don't be too hard on Gamaru. Otherwise, I won't be able to bear it. Onyx Agate. Greetings, traveler. I've been told that you will be my trial. I do hope that the experience would be enjoyable for us both. So unexpectedly polite. Courtesy is the air of the civilized. While it is present, it passes unnoticed, yet once it is withdrawn, its absence is immediately and keenly felt. That was a lesson Major Valery taught me when I first enlisted. Though these were not his exact words, it was, I believe, what he meant. Major Valery is one of the people I respect most, and I take great care not to utter so much as a single crude word while I'm in camp here. After being assigned under the Lady Marionette, even when I had an unfortunate clash with the Frostmoon Scions and had eggs thrown at my face, because you're like way the hell up there, I still don't resort to insults or violence. Instead, I tried my best to reason things out with them. You've got quite a good temper. The only time I lost it in these past years was upon learning that the Lady Marionette had met with a mishap. I'm so sorry, my dude. Rumor is that she's coming back. I don't know if she'll remember you, but she's coming back. While I have never received a direct order from the Lady Marionette herself, her Bosco land cruisers are undeniably reliable and durable. To become a steadfast war machine like the Bosco has been my lifelong pursuit. You have a pyro vision? Yeah, you have a pyro vision. When the Wild Hunt and that unreasonable monster stormed the Experimental Design Bureau, my blade was chipped from all the fighting, yet I still couldn't stop them. If not for the Bosco land cruiser there helping me break through, I would have not survived at the docks. Though I nearly perished later in an energy field cast by another one of the 11, but that's another story. When I learned of the news while lying in the hospital, I was plunged into utter shock and terror. That's all in the past now. My companions and I defeated the culprit. Yes, you did. Speaking solely for myself, I would like to offer you my utmost respect. Now that I'm under command of Major Valery again, I may soon make my return to Snezhnaya. I suppose that I have received your guidance here in Notcry before I return would make my tour here all the more honorable. Wow. Okay. Well, who's the third? Is it Kazuha? How have things been lately? I hope all is well. How have you been doing? How have you been doing lately, Kazuha? Thank you for asking. All is well with me. Boss was the one who suggested that I come to Notcry to experience the sounds of nature in a different land. I've also taken the opportunity to visit Haizu's adventurer friend with a few gifts. When I learned of this contest, I agreed to take part as I believe this to be an excellent opportunity to broaden my horizons. After all, I still have much to learn in the ways of martial arts. I haven't had any conflicts with the Fatui here, and they seem to maintain some kind of cooperation with you, so I'll treat them with neutrality. Also, learning about the different combat styles of the Fatui would be nothing but beneficial. I'll be counting on you this time, traveler. Guide them so they may demonstrate the very best of their abilities. Why are we learning how to parry? Is that going to be like a new game mode, or... Oh, it's you, isn't it? Diminished 7th Arpeggio. Would you like some cake, Lady Traveler? Did you just call me... Lady? Yes, you're a friend of Lady Arlecchino's, and someone my boss respects, so of course I have to pay you the utmost respect, too. Why do you not do that when we're in Fontaine and you're always trying to kick my ass? Although your sword is pretty slick. Hold on. No, wrong button. Your sword is pretty sweet. It's a cane, but it's a sword. Okay. Why are you here instead of in Fontaine? Oh, it's just an unusual shuffling of personnel. The Lady Marinette's troops took quite a hit earlier and will need some time to return to their full combat capabilities. Apart from local reinforcements, Lady Arlecchino has also sent several companies here to Nightcry to strengthen the defense of the Design Bureau along with some other areas. Now that things have settled down in Nightcry, the companies are getting ready to head back to their old posts. That's why I've been given block leave and the reason I'm lucky enough to take part in this competition. Alright, we're about to get started, but first, sippy sippy. Because I'm a bit parched after all that talking. Oh. Some Dr. Pepper Zero for the win! If I belch, I am sorry and apologize in advance. Hello, Final Trial Guardian. Would you like to begin with the contestants now? Yep. Alright, please follow me to the arena. Alright. I'm gonna go in blind because that's how I like to do things. I'll figure it out as I go. I never read any of this. This is probably just everything that we've already been through. Sure. Why did you get so big? Not today. Dang. Okay. Okay, hold on now. I don't have access to my... Because I almost died. Alright, challenge rewards. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I just have to complete a battle. And I'm not worried about formal trials. Excuse me. My bad. You're gonna give me a full heal before I do this, right? I don't really care for this stuff, but I'm just getting my primos and then getting the hell out.
My sincerity.
Hold on one moment. I have to ban somebody from my chat real quick. Okay. am getting the hang of it. I'm not getting the hang of it. And I'm gonna die. Woo. That was close. Hey, I actually did that one within 100 seconds. Okay. Oh, I have to do formal trials too? Okay. I'm not really looking forward to that, but alright. Sure.
Use of force authorized.
So is it worth it for an extra 150 primogems? I'm gonna say not for stream. I might do that later at some point. I believe you've already made up your mind, traveler. Ahem. Let me recall my lines. This has been a truly spectacular and thrilling competition, and now it is time to announce the results. We would like to invite our final trial warden, Traveler, to name the champion from among the 3 finalists. Huh, so the Traveler gets to choose the final winner? Whoa, that... Bruh. Why are you inserting yourself into my scene? The crab! Whoa, this is to be a first. Looks like the Traveler has become the most important judge in this challenge. I'm gonna give it to Galmaru. Oh yeah, Paimon agrees that Galmaru is the strongest of all of them too. There's definitely a bit of Tarumaru in that pup. Awoo! Great job, Galmaru! Your hard work is paid off in the most glorious way. My sincere congratulations to our 2 friends from Inazuma. This is a well-deserved win. I agree. Our peppy little ninkin here was quite a force to be reckoned with indeed. While we're not holding a grand prize ceremony, I'd say that you all value practical combat and tend to keep a low profile in your daily lives anyway. This honor coming from the Traveler herself is just about the highest honor one can receive in Nodcry, and one that far surpasses ordinary trophies and medals. You folks are probably the very first in the whole of Tevat to receive a prize from the Traveler in this manner. We do not need any pomp or ceremony. This is more than enough. Isn't that so, Budanova? Of course. Maybe my people can host the challenge the next time and make it an even bigger affair. We should have had at least 100 competitors in the qualifiers to start with. That way we might be able to discover some unknown or unaffiliated talents. That makes a lot of sense. The Bombardiers will also be pleased to organize something like this. I shall write up a proposal for Major Valerie. The Shimatsuban will also, if organizing this thing is going to cost tens of millions of mora, then never mind. But the Ninken troop will take part nevertheless. Woo! I thank each and every one of you for your kind offers. However, it is my opinion that once a competition like this is held and funded by a powerful faction, things may be a little different. Would any of you be able to resist the temptation to recruit any unaffiliated competitor who performs well, for example? Ah, Kazaha, do you mean? That's right. The best candidate to host a competition like this would be the relatively neutral Adventurers Guild. Yes, we have to keep the competition free of any other interests. Yeah, Paimon thinks she gets it too. Allow Paimon to state things bluntly then. Although the two Futuity contestants this time round have been really polite, some of your colleagues can be super mean and even get right to attacking us without giving us the chance to speak. If a Fatui end up running this competition, who's to say they won't end up recruiting the top finishers? And that means we'd basically be helping you scout out talent to fight against us. There's no denying that now. That crab. I'm gonna get that crab. I hear what you two are saying, but I can't make any promises on behalf of the others. Different units have different missions and ways of doing things, and the words of this mere junior officer do not hold much weight. Mr. Katahara makes a valid point, and Traveler and Paimon's concerns are just as understandable. Alright, you two, stop scheming and just enjoy the thrill of combat like Gamaru over here. Ruff, ruff, ruff. You are right. A foot soldier like me should leave matters like this to my senior officers and focus solely on combat. The next time we face off, you can expect to see improvements in my skills. And I will make sure to bring enough cake for everyone. Cake. That's a cute little thing. Like a cute little 5-10 minute. Where are you, you stinking crab? There you are. Ha! Bastard. You're going down! See, I helped. I totally helped. Sun Crab had it coming. I love this music. It's hauntingly beautiful. All right. Well, that is this game done for the evening, but I don't believe that I will get started on Honkai. I still have to do the 4.3 stuff in Honkai. I'm probably going to go ahead and do that tomorrow and take the rest of the evening off, kind of chill out. But if you were here, thanks for hanging out. If you just kind of did a drive-by, thanks for driving by. If you're watching the VOD, really appreciate you stopping in and watching the stuff. Do apologize that stream is going to be exceptionally short for this evening, but I only really had this planned for tonight. I'm going to try to do Honkai Star Rail tomorrow. I am kind of playing Wuthering Waves, but I'm doing that off stream because it's kind of like my guilty pleasure right now. That's actually kind of the real reason why I'm kind of hopping off right now is because I want to play Woowa. But thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. And I hope to see you guys again real soon. Take care.